All right, what's up, everybody? We're back with more of Life is Strange 2, episode 4, Faith. Let's go ahead and resume. At least he was able to get a hot shower.
Man. Didn't clean the pain away, but that felt good. Damn. You look bad. Gotta change that dressing soon. Karen seems to be on the move quite often. Wonder how long Karen has been here. Did she see one of Daniel's miracles?
Got picked up by a trucker not far away from Haven Point. I was nervous, but the guy was sweet. He even hooked me up with a sandwich. Really needed that boost. Okay, Daniel has been brainwashed by a cult. He wants to stay with them, and I fucked up with this reverend. I just fell right into her trap. I'm so stupid. Also, Karen. What WTF is she doing here? How did she find us? Don't want anything from her. Nada.
I know I shouldn't peek, but whatever. Glad to know she learned the lesson.
Yep, she's the only Karen that didn't take the kids.
Karen did her own road trip to get here.
Turning forward to look back, making the same choice twice. My solitude days and dreamy nights just find myself looking forward to turn back. Okay, so she got herself some food.
Damn. Karen does like to capture the world around her.
Racing closer every mile, my heart goes racing. Thor. I know the feeling. There's no fighting back that beating. Tearing apart my core. Early morning blues, coffee, red-eyed truckers and sad families, bad eggs. Not the waitress's fault. She is a quick, hurried one. Probably ending a long night shift. Tag says Clementine, 22-ish. Redhead, dyed brunette. Eyebrows and skin tone don't lie. Irish descent. Owner's daughter maybe. Mahoney's. Vague. Polite smile. Busy mind. Mildly clumsy. Looks distracted. Anxious. Young called her Clemmy. Brother. Boyfriend. Apologizes when the orders are late and she's the one getting roasted. Do mom and dad know you're dating on the job, Clemmy? Mixing up work and love seldom makes a good match. That brand new baby bump under the stained apron. It's 2017 and young folks are still busy making babies. I guess nothing ever really changes.
Kinda pretty. Wonder if she made it. So Karen did check it out. Wonder if she saw Daniel in action. This country's just way too big.
Okay, so we don't have an objective yet, but
Karen was always into low tech. I even think it's the one she had back then. We've come a long, long way, buddy. This thing is killing my back. I got bruises on my bruises. Be right back. We'll find out.
popped out for supplies. I'll grab some food in case you want to eat. New socks and shorts in the bathroom, all yours if they fit. Might be a good time to contact Jacob. His number is on the letter he sent. Be right back. Karen.
Jeez. It only took Supermom 8 years to give a shit.
Dear Mrs. Diaz, my name is Jacob and I worked with your sons, Sean and Daniel, on a farm in California. There were some problems and Sean went missing. I'm with Dave and Daniel now in Haven Point, Nevada. He gave me this P.O. box address, so if you get this, I think Daniel might be in danger. He needs help to get out of here. I can tell you more if you contact me at this number. Please hurry. Thank you, Jacob. Okay, so our objective is call Jacob.
Huh. This isn't her tablet.
Struggles with too many apps, but should be okay for your basic browsing. Glocap. Password is 112708. Hope you find your son.
Yay. Technology. She came prepared.
Good Lord. Yeah. Also, let me just go ahead and say real quick that if any preacher minister says something like, you're too much of a senator, no politics, just religion. If any preacher minister says you're too much of a sinner to be in my community, that is not the right way. That is the very wrong way to preach entirely. Because church is open for everyone.
The Reverend Mother doesn't look too humble.
Even if I'm not really religious myself anymore. Even I know that. I don't feel like reading all this BS, so you all can definitely read it though. Just pause the video.
Looks like a roach motel. But nobody will find me there.
Indeed.
I really should finish reading this someday. Sorry. I still have no game. And the house always wins.
And that's how you get the next souvenir. Oh man, I hate to replace the skull, but then again, that is a pretty cool one. And that's the 5th one we had to get in this part, so let's go ahead and call Jacob now.
Hello?
Jacob, it's me, Sean.
Sean? No way! I've been waiting to hear from you for months. So you found my note in your sketchbook?
Yeah,
Where are you? You have to come here, Sean.
I know. I'm not far. In a motel.
Good. Listen, I can't talk right now. I gotta go.
Wait! Daniel, how's he doing?
Meet me tomorrow afternoon on Brandy Highway. There's a junction just above Haven Point. There's a wild mice ranch billboard there. I'll be there at 4.
Jacob, wait!
I can't talk, Sean. Be there tomorrow. Please.
Damn. He couldn't really talk.
All right, wait for Karen to come back.
All this is so messed up.
Will she come back though? Oh man,
I'm so drained.
Okay, so yeah, Jacob couldn't talk, but we'll just wait for Karen.
Let's just rest while I wait for her. If she comes back.
That's what I just said.
Hey, sorry it took so long. Fucking store was packed. How you feeling? Nothing broken? Altar boys don't fight fair?
Yeah. I'm okay.
Double cheese, no onion, right?
That'll do.
I would definitely take it.
Got you some gauze and antibacteria stuff for your eye. Hey, don't wolf that down. Or at least take a breath.
Like you care.
Sean, I do.
Come on, Karen. Don't act all hurt. It's too late. Where were you when I broke my leg when I was 13? Not with me. When Daniel got a bad flu a couple years ago, you didn't sleep next to him every night. Where were you? Where were you?
Fair enough. So let's talk, because we do have to get your brother out of a cult.
I'm listening.
How did you two survive alone on the road for that long?
We just got lucky. And got some help along the way. Total strangers. We even had our own little family.
Good. How did you go to Beaver Creek?
You know I don't have to answer your questions, right?
You're right. So tell me what you want from me, Sean.
Nothing, Karen. I mean, what do you want from me? A fucking hug?
Hey, I just want you to know what I did, and why, if you care. So, ask me anything.
All right. Why did you bail on us?
I wasn't meant to be a wife, or a mother. I thought I was supposed to. I tried to pretend for many years. But I wasn't happy, and the urge to leave just became unbearable. I had no other choice.
Are you serious? You chose this life. You fell in love. You made your own choices, right?
Making your own choices doesn't mean you can never fool yourself, Sean. After I had Daniel, you were about 8, and Esteban's garage was getting busy. There was so much going on around me, yet somehow I just felt that my own life was just slipping away. Felt like an empty shell. Sean, it was the hardest decision I ever made. I knew I might never see you all again, but I took that responsibility.
Did Dad know about all of this?
I was honest with your father. We did family therapy, but it wasn't about him. It was me.
He was heartbroken for months after you left. Years.
I was too. I was in love with your father. He was the best person I ever met.
But just not enough for you.
Something was missing from the equation, yeah. I was.
So what exactly are you doing in Nevada? You live around here?
No. I'm way out in Arizona. Sean, I told you. Your friend Jacob wrote my P.O. box and said Daniel was in trouble. That's it.
Arizona? Holy shit. It's just lizards and rocks.
Guess I found something there. New York didn't really do me good, so...
Yeah, okay. Think I've heard enough.
I didn't have a choice, Sean. We only have one life, and I didn't want mine to be spent in regrets. For years, I fooled myself, thinking I'd find satisfaction into what society expected me to be, and that was my mistake. I hope someday you can understand that. But I never stopped caring about you. For what it's worth, I am sorry for hurting you and Daniel and Esteban.
I know you are, Karen. It still doesn't change the way I feel.
Of course not. I know I can't change the past, Sean.
I don't think you would. I need some air.
Is it bad though that I actually do understand fully how Karen feels? Because she does make a point about how society does condition people to follow a certain path in life and all this other stuff, including not just society, but like your own family can do that, stuff like that. So I actually totally get how she feels, although I do sympathize with how Sean is feeling, is that, you know, she shouldn't have left and all this other stuff. But this is why I'm glad I am hearing Karen out on this, because I do understand her perspective entirely. And she does make a really good point about how society does condition people.
Sean, whatever you want to say to me, this is the time. Let's just get it all out in the open. See what happens.
So... what did you do when you left? Where did you go?
I pursued some dreams and failed. Learned the lessons. I guess all this time I tried to find out what really matters to me.
Which doesn't involve a husband and 2 kids.
It does to a lot of people, and I totally respect that. Just not to me. I wasn't good at making plans, which is what most of modern life is about, right? School, job, marriage. Ask my mom and dad. They wanted me to follow their rules, their faith. I tried, but I wanted to find my own way, with no security blanket. Family, religion, social norms.
And it is pretty interesting how, you know, they're having the same of why Karen left and, you know, not wanting to conform to society. And as of right now, Daniel is currently conformed to the cult and their, like, perspective and their beliefs and that Reverend's beliefs. Like, it's insane how good the themes are executed.
It's just all about security, after all. But it all just looked like a sweet golden jail to me. I tried to escape that.
Yeah. Hope it was worth it.
It was. For now, I've found my place in the world, with like-minded people. I'm at peace with my fuck-ups and my decisions.
How do you make peace with bailing on your parents, your husband, and your kids?
I know, that's hard to understand. But I think people should know who they are. And not fake it for anybody.
I mean, I get you wanted to leave and stuff. Okay. But why would you ghost us like that? Not even a fucking birthday card.
I thought if I vanished, you would all move on. But I wanted to contact you guys so many times. I almost did.
Good thing you didn't. We definitely needed to move on.
Yeah, that was the idea.
So, did you ever actually miss us? Or Dad?
Of course, Sean. I do miss your father. He had such a big heart. He could brighten up a rainy day. That was like his superpower. But above all, I missed watching you grow up. See how you saw the world. I missed sharing these moments with you, Sean.
We used to do so much stuff. Like when you taught me to ride because Dad sucked. Or when we went camping near Vancouver. Just me and you.
You always loved night skies.
I did stargaze a lot when I was in California.
Trust me, the further south you go, better it gets.
Whatever. You sound so... careless. It's like you can't even realize how much pain you've caused.
I do care. It's why I'm here. To help you and your brother. If I didn't step up to help him now, I couldn't live with myself.
Hey,
I mean, it fits
mind if I
Sean
have a
right
smoke?
to take a smoke, right?
Still got a few left? Wow. I haven't seen that lighter in ages. Your dad loved that thing.
I know. Only thing I have left of his.
No, man. Esteban hated when I smoked. He didn't want me to die an early death. Fuck. Life can be so cynical sometimes.
I remember he would smoke sometimes. Long ago.
We didn't fight much, but when we did, I would go out on the porch and light up so I could calm down. Esteban would come over and ask for a drag. Then we'd just look up at the sky and watch the stars or the planes. I do miss that.
I used to do the same thing with my best friend Lila. Smoking on the porch, just letting time go.
That's when you know someone is good to you. When you can just sit together, shut the hell up, and watch the universe do its own thing.
We should go back inside. I gotta change this dressing.
Okay, let's go.
I mean, I do feel Sean's pain, though. But yeah, I do understand why Karen did what she did and felt what she did. Because not everyone is meant for a parent, meant to be a parent. And not everyone should be forced to be a parent or get married or any of this
I
other
know
stuff.
I can't change the past. Or what I did. But this is about helping your brother. You gotta trust me this one time.
I know. It's still hard. But yes, we have to be a team to rescue Daniel.
We can do it.
Okay. How?
We need to get in touch with this Jacob. He obviously knows a lot more than us about the church.
Well, I called him when you were out. We can meet with him tomorrow.
Okay, good. I also got these, just in case.
Okay. Better take care of the eye.
So, do you need any help with that?
Yes. Thanks.
So, you feel like telling me the story here?
When we have time.
Gotcha.
But yeah, not everyone is meant to be a parent, nor should they be forced to be. Heck, not everyone should be forced into marriage either. So I do get that, even though she did hurt Sean immensely. I feel for Sean too. And you can tell she's getting a little emotional.
How do I look?
Great.
Thank you, Karen.
Now you can be
Big
friends
day
with Max and
tomorrow.
Chloe, Sean,
Get some rest.
because they wanted to be pirates too.
Yeah. I'm ready to get Daniel.
Oh, right, let's do it then.
Sure he's gonna show up?
He better. He promised.
Well, if he doesn't find us, we'll find him. I can't believe how much crap you guys have been through. Makes me want to punch in the face each and every asshole that got in your way.
Yeah. Good thing we got to meet amazing people, too.
Life on the road is all about that. The sweet encounters.
Hope I can see them again someday.
Oh, you will. So tell me about Daniel. What's he like?
Well, he's definitely special.
Hope so. He's your brother, right? Heads up. Is that him?
Yep. Wait here.
Sean! What happened?
Jake, I'm not mad, but you better explain everything.
I didn't know where else to go. Listen, I saw Daniel come back to the camp that night. Like he was in shock or something. Then I heard all these sirens and I got scared. I packed a few things, I took a blanket from your tent and we left together. I also kept the cash you made on the farm. It's in my car.
You did right, Jake. Thank you.
You have no idea what he looked like when I found him that night, Sean. He was in bad shape, with a gunshot wound, and all by himself. I couldn't just leave him there.
What about the others? Hannah, Penny? What happened to them?
They ran over to Meryl's place when they found out Finn and Cass were gone. That was the last time I saw them. Then on our way out here, Daniel told me more about what happened that night. How scared he was. The blast. Daniel feels he's gotta redeem himself for what he did.
I need to get to him, Jacob. He's not guilty of anything. I should have protected him better.
I'm telling you to be careful with the Reverend Mother. She's waited her whole life for somebody like Daniel. The Reverend knows how to manipulate people. She's good at this. He wants to stay with her. Daniel has faith in the Reverend now.
Yeah, not afraid of that Lisbeth of yours. I'm getting Daniel out of here.
Come on. There's no way they're gonna let you take him away.
Too bad. We're not gonna ask for their permission. You must be Jacob. I'm Karen. Hi.
Okay. I don't know if you want to do this, but I have an idea. I think school must be over by now, but Lisbeth will stay at the church with Daniel for his special classes. That'll give us time to sneak into the compound before we get to them.
I'll be on the lookout. Keep watch in case it all goes to shit. Sean, stay on the walkie.
Sounds like a plan.
One more thing. We have to get my sister, too. Sarah Lee.
Really, Jacob? Come on, man. She's with your parents.
I know. Please, listen, Sean. She's not safe here. She's sick. They believe in everything Lisbeth says. And she says she'll cure Sarah with prayers. I know you understand, right?
Damn, Jake.
We need his help too, Sean.
Okay, Jake. I'm listening.
Lisbeth knows what's wrong with Sarah Lee. We need to find her medical record. I think it's in her home office. Then I'll go get Sarah Lee while you get Daniel. Okay?
Fine.
Sure.
I'm gonna trust you on this, Jacob. All good for you, Karen.
What if Daniel won't go with you?
He will. I know him.
You just need to get Daniel out of the church. And yeah, I don't blame Jacob for taking Daniel back to Haven Point, to be honest. He just had no idea how it escalated, clearly. And he felt like he needed to help Daniel after what happened that night.
Karen?
I'm in place. I can see the whole camp. Let me know if you need anything. Be careful, Sean.
Got it. Thanks.
We gotta be careful now. If anything happens, let me do the talking, okay?
Yeah, of course. Let's get this over with.
Okay. Lisbeth's house is right behind the church, so in and out.
Okay. And you sure Lisbeth will have those files on your sister?
Watch out, Sean. There are people right outside.
Oh, shit. How many?
Just 3. A man with his kid on one side, and a woman alone on the other.
Got it. Thanks.
People aren't supposed to come and go around the church once the service is over. Better to avoid them if we can.
So, did you grow up out of here?
No, in another community back east. When Lisbeth came out here to start Haven Point, my folks followed her and brought me along.
Must have been hard on you.
Kinda. 8-year-olds don't want to go to church all day.
Okay, we're gonna avoid the man and woman for sure. Fortunately, she's sitting right there, so she can't talk to us.
Okay. There it is. Looks empty.
Let's hope so.
Luckily for us, we never close our door. A closed door is a closed heart, she says.
Well, this is one case where
Can't believe
that's gonna
Daniel really
backfire
lives
on
in
her.
this depressing house.
We did it. Now we have a little bit more time.
Yes, we do. Nice work. So where are the files?
Right there, in her office. Ugh, of course it's locked. Her open door speech is just another lie. We gotta find a way in.
Fuck. Think there's a key somewhere?
Maybe she's too cautious not to have a spare set around. Whoa.
Damn. This is so artless. Are you okay, Jake?
Yeah. Yeah, no, it's just so full of memories and stuff.
Confide and convince? 15 steps to a good speech. Yeah, nice read for a saleswoman. Lisbeth sure likes to be on pictures. Evenings in here must be so much fun. The moat and the bean.
Okay, so that's a doctor thing.
And I thought Claire and Steven were old-fashioned. Coaxing lesson 1. Get Daniel his favorite cereal.
So yeah, Kate Marsh from the first Life is Strange game is an example of a good
Whoa.
Christian.
This place is worse than army camp.
Oh, wow. And the parents in this game, of course, are good Christians. This Reverend is definitely not, though.
Might be enough to open that door.
We don't want to look suspicious, so.
Daniel's haircut makes much more sense now.
Yeah, that's definitely a child star haircut he has going on here.
This is a lot of pills. Especially for someone who doesn't believe in science. Did she teach Daniel how to play this? Does she even believe in any of this? Nothing here.
We're definitely not going to search for bra and underwear, that's for sure.
Nothing interesting. Nice prison view, dude. I swear, even her bed looks stern.
Sean, is everything all right in there?
Yes. We're trying to get into her office. She's locked it up, so it has to be there.
Fine. I'll let you know if I see anything unusual.
Got it. Yeah, that will definitely explain what's going on with Daniel. Okay. What the? She's completely obsessed with his power.
Daniel tired after using gift. Nothing gives him energy after. New diet. He acts on his own. Scripture won't impel him. More prayer, more study. Daniel pouty the day after lesson. Spare the rod and spoil the child. Not yet. Must show grace. Trust in the Lord. I did cry today watching the miracles. The child must be a vessel. Vessel? What will he deliver unto us, and when?
Oh, shit. Looks like the Reverend Mother got to this letter before Jake.
Jacob, thank you so much for telling me about Daniel. I'm on my way to Haven Point now, and please let Daniel know, without getting him or you in trouble, that his family has not forgotten him. I don't know where Sean is, and I hope we can find him too. I hope the best for you, and if you need anything, do not hesitate to ask for help. I'm there. Take care, Karen.
Okay, I found a key.
Good. Let's try it.
We'll continue looking before we do any of that, though.
What a great fucking family portrait.
That's just creepy. It kind of looks like Bob's Burgers if Bob Burgers was, yeah, a lot worse.
Hey, I found your letter for Jacob. Too bad Lisbeth found it first.
She took it from the mail? Damn that woman.
Yeah. She checks everything that comes and goes into the community.
She sure likes to gaze at her own success. Whoa, they kicked her out of church? Now they're thirsty.
Dear Reverend Fisher, this is Michael Bloom, and I know it's been a long time since we last talked, and I know that our talk was not a happy one. Despite our differences, we all knew you were a devout spirit to be reckoned with. Nobody has been surprised by your wars and deeds touching so many people. I hope you believe it when I say we are all proud of you. But we are also sorry and ashamed for asking you to leave the church without understanding the power of your faith, as we need to remind ourselves mistakes can be life lessons. Even prideful deacons should be humbled before the Lord's wisdom. We hope you find it in your heart to forgive us, and we would be honored to host you for a visit anytime you wish. Bless you, Michael.
Don't see anything of interest. Is this Daniel's room?
Yeah.
Man. It's depressing.
Well, Lisbeth doesn't believe in material possessions, so...
Doesn't mean you need to decorate your house like a prison. He looks happy. Fuck. I can't believe I missed it.
Mm-hmm.
Is she forcing him to do this? Why is he accepting all that? Is she forcing him to do this? Why is he accepting all that? Happy birthday, Daniel. Shit. People are really all over his power.
Dearest Daniel, I know you may never read this, but I had to reach
So much
out
for secrecy.
after witnessing your Holy Spirit last week. I'm a sinner. I have not been a church-going woman for years, but I heard a story from my neighbor about Lisbeth Fish and your miracles. I could feel the Lord whisper to me, and then I drove all the way from Truckee to Haven Point. When I saw your angel faith, I knew my faith was coming back. You showed us that God is alive and working through Daniel. He raised a cross like he raised Jesus. I have found my faith again and am more strong than ever. You were sent to prove that God's love is real. I'm saving money to see you again, and I pray I can be of service forever. Your servant, Lori Connery. P.S. If you want to talk, here is my number.
No matter what happened, I guess Finn was a real friend to Daniel. The Book of Daniel. So much for Hot Dog Man.
Oh my gosh.
They're so cute.
Aw. I'm glad Daniel at least found a good friend here. And Jacob's sister. But that is how you get the last collectible. Karen wants to talk. It's hard, but I'm trying to hear her out. Not sure I'll ever understand what she's been through, or what she's after, but I can try. Can't run a rescue mission without these, right? Some kind of peace offering from Karen. It's cool Karen hooked me up with some meds.
This is quite the change from Power Bear and friends. Locked, of course. Shaped. Maybe it opens the other door.
Okay, well, I can't think of anything better right now. At least we did find Daniel's room. We're not going to break the key. We'll just break the door. We're just going to try the key.
Yes, that's the one.
Perfect.
Whoa.
All right, let's go ahead and resume this in the next part of Let's Play.